on out. That was the girls. This is the guys. The men are lined up and the sun's shining at the moment. And I don't know how many of these guys will be seeing the light after this one. Hayden Hemmans, the man who won the surf race earlier today, he's on top in the run, swim, run. Can he make it a double just like Maddie Dunn did? Zach Morris and Cooper Williams, they're your other automatic qualifiers into the final. Ollie Signorini, he doesn't run quick, but he swims quicker than everybody else in the race. Watch for him very, very late on. The men are lined up, they're set and ready to go.
Well, the boys at the front, they're lined up, as you said, Josh, and a little bit edgy, a couple of boys, and we're a long way from a start, but they're ready to go, ready and raring. Hayden Cotter lines up, as does Cooper Williams. Dan Collins will be there as well. I think the other one, Ollie Signorini, if he's on the line, will certainly be one to watch.
That's it. Joji Abasolo as well, the Californian. We saw him in the Beach Flags final last week, so he's a man of very many talents, Joji Abasolo. Let's see how he goes in the run, swim, run. The Californian off and away, and I think he's already out the back, but that's all right. There's plenty of running to go because Maddie Dunn was last through the run, first home last time, so it's a little bit different here. A couple of the boys going out way too hard, and it's just a lesson they don't learn, do they, Jack? They go out way too hard, and by the halfway mark of the swim, they're absolutely cooked.
Well, that's exactly right. You can take a different option in this race. Cruise the run, make sure you keep that heart rate low, then get yourself into your swim and work your way back through. The boys that go out extremely hard tend to hit a wall. By the time they hit the water, they're pretty much knackered. And with this long wade and the lot of potholes that they're going to have to negotiate here, it will be really hard work on the entry. And the boys have spread right out, as the girls did. I think the boys in the middle are going to have the best line at this stage.
Unbelievable. I've never seen a field so spread out. A couple of boys ran all the way down to South Australia on the far right-hand side. It looks like maybe a Surfers Paradise cap all the way down there. So maybe the likes of Adam Simpson. They've run so far down. Cooper Williams there doing his best to get in and get going at the back of the field. So he's got a lot of work to do to swim his way back into this one. But have a look at them spread out all over Fairhaven Beach. Some of them think they see something that the rest of the field don't. Some of them maybe didn't talk to their coach and just went straight in. And a couple are trying to do the sneaky and run to the right-hand side and sneak their way out. But I think the middle section is the best way to go. Race in, race out, we've seen it's been the quickest, not early on, but the quickest to the back of the break.
Well, it's working very fast at this stage, but what will happen is the other avenues, the other lines may start to come into play later on. At this stage, the middle is well and truly ahead of the left and right-hand side. There's Cooper Williams there from Alexandra Headlands making his way through. He went straight in, so he's up the front end and making really light work of this Fairhaven break.
Good coaching from his coach, Jack. I wonder who that was.
Well, Cooper makes sure he sits and watches the races before he goes into the water. He reads the conditions and makes sure he picks a line and a path that he wants to take.
Does that happen with all your athletes?
Absolutely not. It actually doesn't happen with Cooper either. I told him where to go in this one.
Oh, you're a good coach. You're a very good coach. And that's what it takes sometimes, a little bit of guidance for some of these boys, but they can read the ocean very, very well, the lot of them. And as we start to make our way home, it's a big, big lead for two of our competitors. There's a wave on out the back. I don't know what's going to happen here. Will they get down it? Will it stand up? Oh, one will definitely. No, neither will. I thought they were both home and hosed on the way in, but it's not the case. It looks like Dan Collins out in front. That's the redhead cap there. He's going to try and push down a wave. It looks like he's going to get down at Hayden Hemmans right alongside him. So the American who won the surf race earlier on, he's looking to do the double here. Dan Collins led the surf race as well. So could it be a repeat? We had the double for Maddie Dunn. Can we get the Hayden Hemmans double? They're both going to get washed on here. Let's have a look at their broken water body surfing skills, and they both just missed that one. It washes over the top, and there's nothing harder than catching a broken wave on the way home.
Well, Hemmans looks to have a narrow lead at this stage, but it's him and Collins working very, very hard through the gutter. Will one of them pick up a wave? It looks like a wave might come through now for our back markers, Josh.
Oh, here we go. One or two are going to get this. We'll see who's going to push down it at the moment. The Mermaid cap is there. I can see a couple of other of our big guns. Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park. That might be Ben Carberry working his way home, out today's ski champion. But back to our leaders. They both pop up. Dan Collins He surfed that one magically out in front at the moment. I thought he got caught in the white water, but that's the difference between the man who grew up in America. No, he gets one as well. So what about that? Hayden Hemmings is asked the question by Dan Collins, and he responds. He responds like an absolute superstar. Big performance there, but Dan Collins looks like he's going to get over the top of this one. Will he? No. It fills up. They go back and forth, back and forth. Each gets their shot at a wave, but Dan Collins is up, and I don't know. Hayden Hemmings has picked it up as well. Oh, and he's fallen off the back. He's fallen off the back of an absolute sitter there, so that was a huge mistake from our surf race champion, and they will give up the win to Dan Collins. He's led from almost start to finish after the field went almost from Victoria to New South Wales up the beach, and he will be the champion of the run, swim, run. Heartbreak in the surf race, but no heartbreak in the run, swim, run for Dan Collins. Gets himself a win, locks himself into prime position to take out the overall title. Hayden Hemmings, what a day he's having in the surf. Loves the big stuff. The man from the US of A. He's had a win in the surf race, a runner-up finish in the run, swim, run. It's been one of his best days, and you can see how pumped he is there. He's claimed second place. You don't see that very often.
Well, Matt Gilling from Northcliffe sitting there, coming in third place at this stage, wading through originally from Mornington, but no, it's Mitchell Allen in front of him who will come up and claim third.
Yeah, the big fella, he gets in front of the former local now at the Northcliffe Club. So Mitchell Allen, he'll be loving it at the moment. He doesn't love the surf race, but he gets the job done. He loves a wave, and that'll be his highest finish in a run, swim, run. Gilling crosses the line in fourth place over there, and then we wait to see the rest of the field. They are very, very spread out at the moment. Hayden Copping. So what about that? 2 in the top 5 from the Redhead Club. The Novocastrians will be going off. Cooper Williams, Jasper Outram, Hayden Cotter there, the big fella, and Matty Zool from West Beach in South Australia. He is in 9th place. So a big performance, Collins, Hemmings, and then Allen. They are 1, 2, and 3. And then some stars of the future. Sam Shepherd just outside the top 10. Joji Abasolo finishes in 22nd place. And the rest of the field spread out.
We had the Ocean 6 round 4 run, swim, run at champion Dan Collins. Mate, it's a swimmer's paradise out there today.
Yeah, for sure. There's plenty of waves on offer out there, and really mixes it up when you've got it all over the place. It's real peaky, and yeah, good waves all the way to the beach.
Give us a bit of insight to the start as well. We saw competitors go every which way at that start. Did you have a set plan from your warm-up?
Yeah, no, that was actually the first time I got wet today. I did a quick jog on the beach before we started, and then I had a quick look at it before the race started, but I didn't really have a game plan, and when everyone went different directions, it sort of threw a spanner in the works, so I was just going to follow the crowd. But I ended up heading right a little bit, found a bit of a rip, and snuck out all right.
Well, the Lone Wolf gets it done, and it flies him up to 6th in the overall point score. But Hayden Hemmings, a second-place finish, will be enough to keep him locked in after 4 rounds of the Ocean 6 series. Coming up after the break, don't go anywhere. It's Taplin time. This is the Ocean 6.